It is our big story at 10, trying to avoid the plunge. Governor Scott Walker meeting with President Obama at the White House tomorrow. They'll discuss the problems Wisconsin will face if there's no solution to the so-called fiscal cliff. NBC 26's Heather Burke live at 10 with more on what this means.
The fiscal cliff is a rattling combination of Bush-era expiring tax cuts and major spending reductions. If both sides can't hash out a deal before the end of the year, then we all go off the cliff. One woman we spoke with says the thought has her scared for her family's future.
This fiscal cliff is kind of terrifying. I'm checking my online money and seeing where I'm at daily.
Working mom Amanda Westfall is not ready to take the plunge.
The idea of not only the tax cuts being taken away, but also possibly me and my husband being moved into a higher tax bracket is extremely frightening because we don't know how to plan for next year.
According to the Tax Policy Center, if Democrats and Republicans can't hash out a debt relief deal by January 1st to avoid the fiscal cliff, about 90% of people will pay more in taxes. The center predicts the average increase will be almost $3,500.
It will hurt Wisconsinites' pocketbooks, and from my perspective as a banker, I think it's going to have some trickle-down effects.
Banker Peter Prickett says another big blow to the state, $1.2 trillion in cuts that would be split between domestic and military spending.
I personally don't think it may send us into a recession. I do think it'll be some drag on the economy.
For Westfall, waiting is the hardest part.
You never know what they're going to do, and of course, if it goes through, we roll with the punches. We do what we have to do.
According to a federal income tax calculator, a married couple with a joint income of $50,000 could expect to pay more than $9,000 next year in taxes if we go over the cliff. That's close to $2,000 more compared to what they would pay this year. Heather Burke, NBC 26.